I'm here. I don't know what's happened. Someone's messed with my stuff. Oh, there we go. All right. We're here. Sorry for the delay. Welcome. Welcome to the Coach's Corner today. I was visiting with a student. That's why I'm blaming a student for my tardiness, but I am actually very much behind. I'm behind up by like 15 minutes. So actually 20 minutes. Behind by 20 minutes. So we're caught up now. Let everybody get a chance to get connected. A little bit late. A little bit late today. All right. Let me got a new mention here. Once you get in, say hi. Okay, dokie. Who's hanging out? Hello, Destiny. Can you just make... There's no stream delay, right? Like, can you just make sure that you're hearing me real time? I turned it off. I just need to double check. I'm not with it today, so need to rely on people. Test 1. That seemed pretty fast, so I'm going to say we're good. I'm going to say that we're fine. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, well, let me turn down this music a little bit. We'll kick it off. I'm going to start with just a kind of a recap of last week, just to talk about scores and what's been going on. So we are on, this is week 2 of our competition season. So every group has competed a little bit, and we do have matches tonight. So we will be playing 2 different games tonight. So first, let's talk about our matches from last week. Let me get these pulled back up. Okay, so Tuesday night, we had League of Legends play. And it was, we played against Kansas State University. They had, I believe it's like their second string team. I don't think it was their primary team. But we played against Kansas State University. They we beat them 0-2. It was incredible. It was a defeat. It was definitely a defeat. Let me just say that. But it also, we just did really well. Like, honestly, like, it was just really good. We did a really good job. You might see some stuff popping up. I'm just having all kinds of issues with my stream today. I don't know what's going on, but it's all good. Let me try to get my face back on here. But yeah, we beat them 2-0. So they only played 2 games. With League of Legends is best of 3, and they play 3 rounds. So we beat them in 2 rounds. It was really good. Highlight for sure. I want to I think if I highlighted it correctly, please. Oh god, I'm about to break the internet. Hang on. Oh god. Oh no. Okay, good. I think I think I fixed it. I'm going to try to get to a couple of the highlights that I really, really enjoyed. But the first game was just a lot of back and forth. And then the second game is really when things took a turn and really where we as a team came up. But really, Coda was the highlight of that game. So we see immediately there Brecken taking a fall there. He died mid lane. But for sure, Coda top lane was devastating this round. I mean, absolutely devastating. Had some amazing plays, and just was a menace just the whole game. It was really, really good. We had a couple of deaths early on like this. You saw mid lane die, but like pretty early on, it was turning in our favor quickly. So it was a really, really good match for us. We see bottom here, got King Twitch and Ari down on the bottom, and they did a really good job too. But you see Coda up here on top. He was playing Alawi. He was just being brutal. I mean, you can just see him bullying the Zac right now. This was the whole game, and he had some amazing plays where it was just, in my mind, I was like, what is going on? Like, even this, like, you see him just bullying the Zac, just absolutely. And this is like level 5. So this is like very early on in the game. And he's already, look at this, he's already gonna grab a kill there almost. But yeah, really tough matchup against this team for us. And overall, ECU did great. Great win, great victory. Felt good. It was fun to watch. They went pretty fast. There wasn't near as many issues. There you go. See Coda get the kill top there. Coda did awesome. It was a really good game because, and I think that was one of the things I remember hearing in between the matches was really about. Coda was saying, I want to do better. I want to do this. I want to do better. I want to show that I can do it. And so he really stepped up and had a great game. So they will play tonight. Just seeing some more back and forth action here. Coda's again top. There was a point, I believe, I'm going to skip forward just to pause this and skip forward a little bit here. But there was a point where Coda was like all the way up the lane, just doing damage and just they couldn't do anything about it. It was just going really well. So this was okay. Yeah. This was the moment I was looking for earlier. So Coda has just got this whole top lane pushed down. So he had all of the towers. He is back. You can look at the bottom right. You can kind of see the map here where everyone else is still kind of fighting in the middle. Whereas Coda had his wave pushed all the way back to the enemy base and still being a bully here against the top lane and just not backing down. Like it was just really fun to watch. But in a moment here, he has this great play where he actually ends up taking on, I think a second person comes to try to help and he ends up killing him. So here you can kind of see something happening. You see people merging on Coda. You actually have 3 enemies here, 4 now trying to get in on this. Coda immediately, look at this devastating damage. 2 kills, 3 kills, still going at it. Takes that one. I mean, and he's still pushing him in. And then this right here gets that. I can never remember what that's called, where he pulls out their spirit and like starts smacking it. But he did that, kills that guy, and then still somehow gets away and lives. I mean, play of the game for sure. That went to Coda, and that right there was the play of the game for last week. So huge job for League of Legends for coming out and doing awesome. And that was their first nationals match. So they will start playing in the Great American Conference next week. They'll have their first round next week in the Great American Conference. So great job, League of Legends. All right, moving on. Yeah, great game. So tonight, 7 o'clock, ECU Tigers, we play again. League of Legends will play again tonight, actually. And tonight we play what is this? The Colonel's Nicholls State University. Where is Nicholls State University? Nicholls State University. They are in Thibodaux, Louisiana. Thibodaux, Louisiana. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but that's how you spell that. Thibodaux. Thibodaux. Nicholls. So we play tonight. Nicholls State University is who we play. They are 0-1, so they lost their first match. So they're coming off of a loss. We're coming off of a victory. Looks like they have a good... I didn't really scout any of their team. I guess we can kind of take a quick peek while we're here. Oops. Shout out Bitwarden. If you should definitely use Bitwarden or some sort of password manager to keep yourself protected. We are not sponsored by Bitwarden. Let's take a look at who we got going on here. We got a few people. You're going to see me flip open some screens. It might look annoying just for a second, but I'm just pulling up their roster here. And we'll do some quick scouting. Scouting for the, yeah, hashtag not sponsored. Not sponsored. Looks like we got an iron player, a gold player. I'm just looking at their ranks at first. Bronze, and I'm seeing that here. This is a bronze player. Previous seasons was silver. Another iron player. We have a gold player. Let's see what else we got moving on here. Another gold player, so mostly golds. This person was Emerald 4 at some point. Let me see. This person was Platinum 2. So not bad. Mostly golds, 1 platinum. Yeah, mostly golds. It looks like they had an emerald for last season. That was their highest rank from what I can see. Based on what they have submitted is platinum. Emerald platinum-ish. So should be a good matchup. But if these three players play, if Challenging and Brightest and Karina play tonight, that'll be a tough matchup. But they have a lot of golds and some people that aren't really ranked. So depending on who they play and who they check in tonight, will really determine how that matchup goes for us. But feeling pretty good. Honestly, I think we're feeling pretty good about tonight. We'll check in and play about 7 o'clock, so be back here. The other thing that we play tonight is Street Fighter 6. So last week, Street Fighter 6, we got to stream a little bit of Street Fighter 6 on our other Twitch stream, so we'll take a look at a couple of highlights from that real fast. We have a second Twitch channel just specifically because of this. When this happens, we'll have the situations where we'll have a couple of games going at the same time. And whenever that happens, we'll use the second Twitch channel to be able to try to stream both of them at the same time. Kaysen Stone was one of the players that played yesterday, and we'll watch some of his set just to kind of see. But Kaysen was playing as Ken, which you see in the kind of the teal looking outfit. And Kaysen did a really good job. In Street Fighter, they play best of 7, I believe, if not best of 5. But then each match is a best of 2. So, if you've played any fighting game on an arcade cabinet before, you kind of know you have round 1, round 2, round 3, and it's whoever wins 2 of those. That's generally one match. And then they do several of those to determine who the winner is of that match. So that was round 1, went to his opponent. Round 2, and they're playing nationally, so I'll show you their bracket here in a little bit, but they do basically a round robin tournament between all of the schools, and so it's a really good toss there. Really, that's I hate to see it, but really good job hitting him against the wall too. Huge. Kaysen is so good at executing some of these super complicated combos. It's really cool to watch. But yeah, there are some things he does that I'm just like, man. And he's playing against Marissa. Marissa's tough. Does a lot of damage. She's really fast, and yeah, she's just got a lot of length. Nice throw again. Oof, punishing with that second throw. Oof, he did that twice in that same matchup. Did 2 throws. And then we'll see this man just comes strong right out the gate. I mean, just unloaded everything, just like first move. Woo. Now we play Street Fighter 6 through the East Coast Athletic Conference, ECAC. You've heard that a couple times. This is definitely one where this is a new conference for us. We have not been in this one until this year, and it's specifically part of the reason why we're in it is for Street Fighter. Like it's specifically for this reason. Goat Milk says he cooked this round, and he actually came in. What's up, Cole?
Hello.
Hello.
Yo, are we doing review?
That's what we're doing. Watching Kaysen play right now.
Dude.
He did pretty good.
Yeah, he said he really got him.
He did. Well, you guys played tonight. Next we're gonna look at your guys' matchups for tonight, see if we can make any sense of who you might be going up against. But yeah, there you go. Kaysen got that win.
My guy already started DMing me on Discord.
Really?
I got a guy from Maine.
Sweet. But yeah, Kaysen did awesome. He did a great job. I was gonna show them some of your Zangief play.
Yeah, Kaysen is really, really very good. Okay, yeah, this is me.
Yeah. Is this you? Yeah.
Yes, it's just that I'm fighting against the character that Kaysen also plays.
Different skin though, thankfully, so you can kind of see
it. Same like coloration, different skin though.
Yeah. But yeah, now you got Cole here in the business suit playing Zangief.
Yeah. I'm really just trying to get in. You see, I'm having a bit of trouble because he keeps he's really smart about his spacing. Every time I throw stuff out, he's just able to respond,
Closing the distance. He kept closing the gap.
Yeah, he was able to keep the gap open when he wanted it and close it when he really needed to. And that was the really important yeah. You see there, I stood up, he was able to get the crouching attack on me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you see that he's able to space out, so I'm not able to get a grab or anything there.
And
I
for that little fist thingy, he got that
yeah
spacing perfectly. Yeah, he was tough. That was a tough matchup.
yeah that was a good dash back there. Oh, got him with the cross up though. Yeah, unfortunately, my character had gotten had gotten nerfed the night before, so these combos were just not doing what I expected them to do.
Yeah,
He's got about like a good quarter or so on his damage got cut off a little bit.
we're gonna skip
Really
back up to you.
unfortunate. Yeah. So he kind of cleans up the first three, or I guess the first two rounds.
Is it best of five,
No,
or
it's
is it
best of
best?
seven.
That's what I thought. I thought it was
It's best of
best
seven.
of seven.
So it's the first person to get four, I want to say.
Yeah, first to four wins.
Yeah, first to four. I believe I get so yeah, that was my first win. I believe I get another one, but then he ends up taking it.
Oh gosh, we're watching a stream too, so you apologize. I think you
Yeah.
guys went the distance. You played all seven. I'm pretty sure.
We might have actually. There may be another one after this. See, look, I got him in the vortex. He's not really sure what to do here. That's what's yeah, and I'm able to burn him out here. I get my big old combo return. I fortunately don't get the big combo, but
Yeah, you meant okay.
there's no way I'm losing that round though.
Yeah,
He is not. His mental is I'm in his head at that point. He does not know what to do.
it was fun to watch though, definitely. And so they'll be on tonight again, 7 o'clock. Same thing. We'll let you guys on
Yeah.
stream. And I'll put the
And
actually.
we're gonna be in ECU Tiger Esports 1, correct?
You guys will be in two.
Why not?
We have League playing at the same time.
Really?
Hmm
Do you think we could switch off each week?
Um, we'll see. The traffic for League is like significantly higher. We
I
have like
bet.
that's our right now. League is our most watched streams by like 40 people.
What?
Yeah, it's yeah.
Well, you should trick him and make him watch Street Fighter instead.
Now
Is
with
that a good idea?
what we could do, and I think what we will try to do is try to link in since we're just doing a screen sharing for Street Fighter. It's pretty easy for us to throw it up there and see how you
That
guys
is
are doing.
true. Or you know what you could do is you could advertise. You could have a little like banner at the bottom or something, just saying like Street Fighter on
Yep.
or League on ECU Tiger 1, or just just to redirect people that are having you
Hmm
know and also maybe in the description of the Discord channels, you could include the other Discord channels that are also, that also show different stuff, because it's like I didn't even know we had an ECU Tiger 2 until
hmm
this. So that is definitely something we could maybe look at, like, ironing out there. I'm able to get him. I'm able to hop over his low attack with my knee, the little knee hop move. Where you see me spamming it. Actually, it's one of the things that got nerfed in this most recent patch.
Don't you hate to see it?
It's kind of okay. To be fair, kind of deserved. It was really yeah, right here. Okay, thank God I read that.
Oh God, so
He's
much
just
damage. Oh,
yeah,
I hate it.
that's
I
a
hate
punish
Zangief.
counter. He just chunks you if you're not ready for it. Gosh, especially on those punish counters.
I think this.
Oh, and then he tries to fireball, but I have the anti-fireball super. That super's a little. Unfortunately, I do not have my combos there, so I'm a little shaken up after that. I'm off sides a little bit, but he's not ready for the double jump in. But he does get me with the sweep punish. Again with the anti-air. Thank God that move does never works when you want it to. Okay, right reversal. He's making space. We were astonishingly close in like
Oh yeah, yeah.
in skill and like level. I felt like I was like just right there. Like, you know. I don't think that's quite killed. Oh no, it did, because it's CA, the more powerful version of Super. But yeah, this is actually this guy I'm playing right now. He goes to Midwest State University in Wichita Falls, Texas.
That's what
Or
I thought. I thought it was a
yeah,
Texas school.
and I'm looking to I'm setting up a I meant to tell you, coach. Well, I was actually gonna tell you, but like today, but I'm setting up a scrimmage between me and them,
Sweet.
between our team and theirs
Awesome.
for Thursday. So
That's great.
yeah,
Sounds good. That's part of this too. Is I was meeting with
Yeah.
the foundation, and I was just explaining them. Part of this is building these connections and friendships. That's a big part of sport. Is finding competitors that you want to play against,
Oh
and then
yeah.
having that opportunity. That's part of this.
Oh,
Such a good,
this was evil. This was so evil.
devastating.
Yeah, and I'm in the yellow range, so I get obviously a stronger level 3 super, and
Oof,
I don't
God.
no one could have called that
Oh,
one.
I just want to go back and just look at what his.
Full like that's like a 65%
Yeah, I was gonna
at
say I'm pretty sure it's
least.
half. It was
That's
his.
a little over. That's a good chunk over.
Oof.
That's looking at like 65% life.
Ouch.
That was like max damage super.
Yeah, hate to see it.
Absolutely absurd. That was like the most. That was like after that call out, I was like, you know,
Oof. Yeah, you guys went the distance on this one. This
well,
this
yeah,
is the last seventh match.
yeah. It was great. It's like, I don't know. Fighting games are just. I don't know. I was talking to this guy before the match. Obviously after trying to set up the scrim, we're just
God, he's
y-
coming out hard right now. He's like, I'm
yeah.
not letting this go. Like, dang.
Fighting games are great because you can just you don't have to like you don't exactly have like a team that you have to stay loyal to. You know what I mean? You can just talk to anyone and it's about fighting games. I don't like talking to this guy. He might have. Oh, does he perfect me this round?
I think so. I think this is
That's
the one
no
he does.
bueno. Yeah, he perfects me. Yeah, yeah. Even though he just perfects me, I, after that level 3, we're pretty much on even footing, you know. But uh, yeah, it's really easy. Like, just we can kind of get along over like a niche interest, trying to set stuff up for our groups,
Well, there's also the respect for the competition.
Oh
Like
yeah, for
you
sure.
respect their skill,
Yeah,
and so you're
obviously.
like, man, I really. And that
Yeah.
also kind of it makes it more about the sport than it does about like ego because you're acknowledging that person's skill and saying, hey, you're good. Let's play.
Hmm.
Like that's a really cool thing.
Yeah, it's just like what I was saying. Like, he beat me, but I can recognize that I'm genuinely lucky that I got a match that where we were so close in skill level.
Yeah.
Where it was so close by the very end. It was like, um, he just ended up having a round where he really,
Well,
he
there you
just
go.
had the deciding round.
Well, there you have it. So Kaysen won,
Yeah.
and then Cole did not. And then the other matchup was actually against Justin and John Kelso. They ended up getting paired against each other in the first matchup, which was kind of unfortunate.
Yeah, that's a strange thing. I don't even know. Is that
It's just they did a random. I
I
asked them, and they said they did a random sort, and that's just the way it came
that's
out.
crazy.
I said, listen, that's kind of lame, but whatever. We are gonna go and see what you guys' matchups look like tonight.
Yeah, like I said, I've been talking to the guy on Discord. We haven't talked any Street Fighter, but like he doesn't know how I play. I don't know who he plays. In the spirit of competition, but
Yep.
we've just been getting along, just being able to talk about fighting games and stuff. He goes to, I want to say it was like Husson University in Maine, like Central Maine,
Hmm.
which is obviously complete other end of the country.
Well, and this is the match that Justin and John played. They did go the distance, which I'm super proud of Justin for sticking it in. I mean, he stayed with it and he went all seven matches. He ended up beating John three times, so that was a huge win for him, just from that perspective. But John took the victory for this one, and we didn't get to stream this one, so we don't have a recording of it to watch. But it was a good match and it was fun to watch. I was going to just mention the bracket just to kind of show you this regular season is a round robin bracket. So you'll play a lot of different people in this. And so we'll be able to keep up with where things are at right now. But since it's just the second week, we don't really have like a leaderboard established yet because they've only played one match. So half of them have won and half of them have not. That's just the way it goes. Your match today. So Kaysen plays somebody from Farmingdale State Esports.
Uh,
I don't know what Farmingdale State called. Where
New
the heck?
York. Look, it says NY.
Yeah, yeah.
That's crazy.
That's great. Yeah, there you go. So Kaysen plays somebody from Farmingdale State College. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Neat.
Says it right there.
Yeah, Nito Benito. It looks like
Albany.
John plays somebody from Albany.
Wow.
Yeah, here's your Husson University. Where is Husson University?
That's yeah. That should be Maine.
Bangor, Maine is ME Maine. What?
Yeah, because MY is Maryland.
That's when you get in those like small states that like
Well, Maine
who
is
came up
big.
with.
Maine is the big. It's like the it's like the big old handle at the top.
Nice. And then Justin plays someone from Oklahoma City Community College.
Oh,
Awesome. Awesome, awesome. You love to see it. But that's kind of the cool part about playing nationally is we go up against all kinds of random people.
yeah. So pray for the connection, please.
Yes, 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 yes.
That is necessary in fighting games more than anything else. I'll tell you what.
Well, there you go. So we'll be back tonight. And yeah, so Pirate put in the chat about mentioning the other streams. So we'll be sure to do that. And while we're on stream, we'll mention each other's streams and make sure we show people, hey, yeah, we are. And it's just because we're growing, y'all. We're getting a little bigger every day.
Yeah.
League's matchup looks pretty good tonight too.
Really?
Yeah, they
Who-
should
who
they
do
should definitely. They play Nichols State University.
Where's that at?
It is in Thibodaux, Louisiana. I don't know how do you say that?
Thibodeau.
Thibodaux,
Thibodeau.
Thibodeau,
I don't know, dude. Thibodeau.
Thibodeau. Love it. But that's kind of the cool part about this too is we get to go up against all these. They're the colonels,
The colonel.
not like the corn kernels, but like
Like an army colonel.
yeah,
But there's like a cool like pirate sword. That's kind of cool.
that is true. It is kind of like a
That
pirate.
is kind of like a sick, mascot. Like just like icon to have. It's just a sword.
Yep. But that should be fun. So tonight at 7, we got Street Fighter and we have League of Legends. So next recap is going to be Thursday, which was Fortnite, which I think actually I can look at the leaderboard. Please hold. We may be able to look at the leaderboard. Anyways, so Fortnite, they do each week is different. This last week was builds. So it was our duo team played builds. They had some trouble the first round just getting connected, and so that kind of sucked. But they did it. They did okay. They didn't win first place in any one of them, but they got a lot of points, which that's what it's really about for the different games. Never mind. They're still finalizing it. Okay, never mind. They're still finalizing it. Our team, though, they finished third place one of the rounds, fourth place another one of the rounds, 11th, and then 25th. And then the first round, they just didn't get very many points. But overall, through the whole evening, they earned points on almost every single match they played, which was great. I know there's going to be a lot of schools in our conference that get a goose egg, so we're already doing well. We're already on the board, and we learned our lesson from last semester about earning points and why that's important, because there were many schools that would play and not earn a single point across the whole thing. And so just because we're earning points, we're way ahead of a lot of them already, which is great. And they did well. Honestly, they finished third once. They got all the way to the end. They finished fourth. They got all the way to the end twice. Like, you can't ask for, better, I guess, other than winning. But if they're going to lose, I'd rather them get to the end. Just like you, like Cole, I'd rather you guys go the distance and get to play all of the match and actually stick through the whole thing. Like, that's a win to me because you're getting that full experience. I don't like League of Legends. I don't like them coming out and just smashing a team. It's not fun. It's fun. It's good to watch. It's like, it's entertaining, but the experience and the learning isn't as good when you have that.
No drama.
Yeah. There's no spice. You got to have the spice of life,
Yeah. We need a battle.
Let's see.
A worthy opponent.
Yeah. You don't want it to be just a nothing. Okay, so how does Fortnite conduct their competition? So it is a 50 like for example, last week it was duos. There were 50 schools put into a bracket, and those 50 schools will compete against each other to earn points. We got to submit one team for duo builds, and I'm going to see if I can pull that up. What am I doing with my life here? This one. That's not how we do this. I don't know what's happening. Here's the no build. Where's the build? There it's dual builds.
You got builds this year?
Yeah. Yep. And so you can kind of see they're building the leaderboard right now. There were 4 lobbies. So we were in lobby 2, for instance, and there were 50 schools in lobby 2. So here's our group. And so the 50 schools drop in. It's just like a regular battle royale. It's customized. So in the rule book, they like take out some items and they tweak it to make it like they take out some of the seasonal things. So it is a custom Fortnite build as far as the match goes, but they play and they earn points based on where they place. So first place earns so many points all the way down to team number 20, and then they also earn points for eliminations. So we got both. We got placement points and we got elimination points from last Thursday. So they did well. They did really well for our first day. And build will play again next week. This Thursday we'll have the first no build competition. We'll have three of our students competing in trios that will start 7 p.m. on Thursday. So if you want to see some Fortnite, I was not able to stream Fortnite due not from our issue. I guess Epic Games had disabled the spectator feature globally, and so I don't know if that will be turned on. I have a backup plan though. If for some reason we still can't stream it, we'll make sure we have the coverage still up through screen sharing. So kind of like what we did for the Street Fighter, we'll do the same for that. There you go. Fortnite, making it happen. And then Friday was Overwatch. So they played last week. Our main varsity team played against Southern Arkansas, which Southern Arkansas is actually one of the schools in our Great American Conference. We just happened to get matched up against them nationally, and so we played against Southern Arkansas. Our varsity team did awesome. I mean, they really just they kind of like the League of Legends team. They just did well. They just did really well. And so it was really good to watch. I enjoyed watching them play. We had that on our main stream and had Elias Verdugo and Michael Friend commentate that game. So you're welcome to watch that. And our group just did really well. Like just overall, they stuck together well. They had some moments where there were some things that obviously they needed to work on. So like today, they were starting to practice and start to work on some of the things that they wanted to do differently for this Friday. We'll take a look at who their matchup is this week in just a moment, but they did well. Honestly, just overall, just watching it, they did pretty well. The thing that I think they for sure did better on was the spacing like this. You can kind of see them. They're together, but they're not clumped. That was one of the feedbacks that we gave last week was just about being clumped up, and so you can kind of see them spread out just a little bit, but not too far spread out to where they're like off on their own islands. So a lot of that was happening. They just overall outperformed SAU just in general. They just overall did better. So great job for ECU for varsity. They ended up winning 3-0. So SAU did not put up too much of a fight. I didn't mark down any highlights from this game just because there's a lot going on. My hands are all shaky. I weed eated. I don't know if you ever have to weed eat, but like if
Oh,
you weed
dude.
eat, like makes my hands like super
I
shaky.
yeah.
I hate it.
I always mowed, but I hated when I had to weed eat.
That's what I did today. Did mowing and weed eating,
Ugh.
and it really didn't need it that bad. Like I just was like, I'm getting it done for the week. Yeah, some really good plays. I'm trying to think of the plays that I really enjoyed was when Lucas is he's in here as assault, and he played some tank towards the end. I think if I try to shoot forward just a little bit further, he was playing tank, and just Doomfist was what he was playing. This is assault as Doomfist, and this map in general is favorable for Doomfist because there's a lot of places for him to hide. And Lucas just did a really good job of just being a bully. I mean, he would just do a really good job of getting in. So you see him kind of jumping to the back here. doing some damage to his back line, really targeting a support, just immediately focusing on that Kiriko. Like just solid work all around. So there you go. You see ECU just wipe up that team fight there. But just yeah, it was really fun watching Assault do tank. So he normally has been doing DPS, and Baxi had him switch over to tank for a while, which was great for the last match. So I remember it's kind of bringing me back to last season for Eric was playing Doomfist. That was his main, and just loved watching him play because it's if you have a good Doomfist, they're super entertaining. And so we should see him doing this again, where he sets up another play where he's going to jump to the back line. Just as an example, I'm not sure why their tank is like pushing up. There we go. That was another thing that they were commenting on a lot was that the Tracer and their AD carries were focusing the tank a lot on the enemy team. The enemy team was focusing our tank a lot, which is what you want. That's what you want when you're the tank. You want people to focus on you, but it's feedback for the other team that hey, you guys need to pay attention. So here's him focusing down a Cassidy. JV also played, Junior Varsity also played, and JV, looking at their match, let me go back to that. This is kind of what we said this will be more like a recap on the week. Recap on what happened last week. This was our JV team. They came out and won. They played against Fort Lewis, the Fort Lewis Skyhawks. They won. Our team won the first match, and then the opponents won game 2, 3, and 4. So we ended up losing overall, but we did play 4 matches. So I was proud of them for coming out and doing it. Definitely some better movement and better traction from ECU just in general on this game. I did like the compositions that I saw them running a lot. I liked, seeing some of the different change-ups that they were doing. Zarya for sure is probably our go-to for the JV team for the frontline tank, especially because you have Battery playing Zarya. So just an absolute bully with Zarya. And yeah, I definitely like the change-ups. There was a couple change-ups for the team composition that were very interesting. Speaking with the captain, Reese, he was trying to put some players that had shown some improvement over the week to give them an opportunity to try to play. So we had some people playing that for the first time in a competition match, which was great. So we'll see if this Friday they keep that kind of thing or if they go back to something else. I will say though, kind of like what Cole was saying, this match was much more even between the two groups skill wise, so it was tough. It was a back and forth like the whole time. Like it was a good match to watch. They also started at 8. Hopefully it doesn't happen again this week, but last week they started at 8, and so that's the reason we were here so late. Usually we start at 7 and we'll be done by about 9, but yeah, we didn't start this one till 8. So really good ult here by Reaper. Oof. Love to see it. Reaper ult right in a small space like that. Good job. So ECU had some good plays. I mean, they did some good things for the JV team. Off to a good start.
They started at 8 because one of the players had a smash match.
That didn't have anything to do with it.
Did that really not have anything to do with it?
Nope.
That's crazy.
It just for some reason was scheduled at 8.
Oh yeah, I forgot. They like completely screwed up. It was the other team being weird about it.
We were trying to get it. Yeah, we were trying to reschedule it to get it to start at 7 so that it would start at the same time as our varsity game. And the other team was like, "Yeah, let's do it." So ECU took this point here in this moment, but the other team was like, "Yeah, let's start at 7." And then 7 o'clock rolls around and they ghosted us. They were like, they didn't respond. They didn't.
Ridiculous.
It was crazy. So yeah.
I'm curious to see where because they ended up losing the next 3 rounds. I'm curious to see where their focus of improvement will be for this next week.
Yep.
Because obviously you can play a match, but it's not always as easy to close it out, win every time.
There you go. Now you're on camera.
I'm all right.
People can see you now. Yeah. So Friday, what else? Smash. Friday Smash.
Yeah, Smash. That went well. We have a couple pretty promising players this season, but obviously we were having a lot of fun, but they just barely. That was also a match that was pretty close. They just barely pulled it out on us. We ended up taking a loss there, but it wasn't by any means a landslide.
No, and they so the format for League is very interesting. For Smash is very interesting this season. Basically, every round, every match has they get 12 stocks, 12 lives. Three of
Mm-hmm.
our players can check in, so we can check in up to three fighters, and then we play until we're out of stocks. So if and that's what happened is we were going back and forth,
It is
and
very
then
weird. It's like the team as a whole gets 12 stocks to essentially um use it's really strange because apparently the stocks like however many you use will be counted towards like a final a tally for like placements, so it very much it very much I suppose like it kind of values landslide victories in that way, which is a little bit it's a little bit questionable for fighting games because fighting games are so much based on like adaptation and gaining an understanding for what your opponent is doing. So I don't really know how I feel about that. I'll have to see how that shapes up, but I'd say we're working with it well.
yeah, it's different. It's definitely different, and so we'll see. We'll see as it continues to progress how it goes. But yeah, SAU took the victory over us, so we
Mm-hmm.
didn't win our first matchup. We'll play this week against Henderson State, so we'll play them Friday. I would say we have a favorable matchup against Henderson State, so we should have a pretty good chance.
Is that true?
Hmm.
Why we were favorable?
Yeah, yeah, just from what I've seen,
Just from what you've seen?
hmm
Yeah, I guess
skill wise, yeah.
really, did they win their last match?
I don't know. They for some reason they haven't really updated the
No, wait, go back. I'm pretty sure it said.
they gave everybody a victory. I don't know why.
Oh.
Everyone just has one for some reason.
Oh, it's probably because I don't know how they have it set up, quite honestly. I don't know if how the bracket system is set up. It's
Who knows?
weird. They're probably just doing it so everybody moves on and then they're gonna add in the stuff later, but I'm not 100% sure on how that's gonna
Boo
I
Henderson.
guess.
Yeah, boo readies. Boo Henderson.
So do we have bye weeks in this or
We will.
so
We'll
it
get a
looks
buy
like
at
it
some
looks like
week.
there is a bye week on match 14 and maybe
Trying to see when
16.
ours is. But you guys can see we have a schedule for the rest of the season. November 1st is our bye week.
Wait, go back up. There was some more.
Oh, every school should get one. So like ATU gets one this week. SWASU gets one for last week.
Of course.
So we get ours November 1st.
Okay, all right, already.
Yeah, every group will get a bye.
Mm-hmm.
And but yeah, you guys can see we have a full season for Super Smash Brothers, which is awesome to see. 11 schools within our conference submitted teams, so that's pretty good.
That is, because this is all, thank God for Smash, Nintendo, Wi-Fi. These are all relatively close, you know.
Right, right.
It's not, it's obviously, Nintendo does not do good Wi-Fi.
Mm-hmm.
Smash as it is online, I don't know if y'all know, but it's like it expects you to have bad Wi-Fi because there is a guaranteed 6 frames of input lag.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a reason why Smash isn't taken super serious competitively, you know. But it's like look at this. It's just what brings in the players is quite honestly what it is. People know how to play Smash. Not everybody really knows how to play Street Fighter, how to improve, but
Mm-hmm.
it's just how it is.
This is great to see too. Like all of the schools in our conference. That's why I guess I'm a little frustrated with League of Legends. Everyone submitted a Smash roster. Everybody submitted one. Oh yeah, I'm not even showing you what I'm looking at. Everyone submitted. Pretty much everybody submitted a Smash roster. There was a couple. I think there's still one school Let me see. I think there's one school that's not in there. Let's see, 3, 6, 9, 12. Yeah, there's one school that's not in here. So let's see who it is. Arkansas Tech. Here's Arkansas Monticello, Arkansas Tech, Oklahoma Baptist, Southern Nazarene, blah 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 blah. Who are we missing? Is it Southern Nazarene? Nope, there's Southern Nazarene. Wichita Baptist. Okay, it's Wichita Baptist. So of the 12 schools, only one of them is not in here, and that is Wichita Baptist. When we look at League of Legends, though, it's a different story, and so I'm a little bit frustrated just because there are 4 that have submitted for League of Legends, and the reason that I'm a little frustrated is because a lot of the schools just chose not to participate in the Great American Conference, which is kind of counterproductive to what the whole purpose of this is.
Crazy.
So I would imagine, yeah, it's probably a little cringe because I can imagine what's going to happen is, well, I know what's going to happen because I'm going to do this. I'm going to send a report, an update to the Great American Conference commissioners, or somebody will, that will say, hey, here are the schools that submitted rosters and here's the ones that didn't. And of course, the schools that didn't submit rosters, they're going to get asked, well, why didn't you do that? And when you give the answer of, well, we just didn't, have the time, or we didn't, we were going to compete in one national league and wanted to focus on that. Well, all of us are in national leagues. Like, we're all doing that. So it's, yeah, that's why I'm frustrated with that. But it is what it is. And I know it won't be like that next semester. I can pretty much guarantee that. But yeah, so League of Legends Great American Conference was supposed to start, because there's only 4 schools though. It won't start till next week, and it'll go for 4 weeks of competition because there's 4 schools, and then we will have a finals. So League of Legends will start competing next week in the Great American Conference, but I just don't have the schedule for it yet because we're trying to see if other schools can be influenced to join. So that's where League is at. And so, yeah, we will not play League Thursday. So upcoming this week tonight, we have Street Fighter. We have League of Legends tonight. Coming on Thursday, we have just Fortnite. We're supposed to have League of Legends. We will have that next week. And then Friday will be, Overwatch and Super Smash Brothers. So another exciting week of ECU Tiger Esports on our way. I do want to give a shout out to ECU Athletics for being awesome. And one of the things that they're doing is they are including esports now, because we're in athletics, right? They're including esports on our athletics week ahead. So I don't know if you noticed that, but they've got esports versus Henderson on the athletics week flyer. So you guys are getting some praise and getting some call outs there.
That's good. They have Super Smash Brothers. Yeah, heck yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet, huh?
Heck yeah, that's big. That's big stuff.
They will help advertise all of our Great American Conference games. And so any of our Great American Conference matchups will be in here with the other traditional athletic sports. So yeah, go Tigers. We'll put that on here. Go Tigers. So yeah, we're making progress, guys. So there you go. There's some exciting things happening for ECU Tiger Esports. Somebody mentioned our new overlays. So we're gonna go back to our lobby. So yeah, we are sponsored. We are sponsored by 2 companies. Shout out if you're looking to sponsor somebody. We're a great one. We're one of the real ones. But we have McDonald's Gaming as a sponsor for us.
Give us money.
Yeah, that too, and stuff. We need stuff. But we have McDonald's Gaming. That is one that a partnership we've had for several years. They have been very good about providing us some stuff like swag and items to help facilitate like events and things, but then also they do help our program in other ways as well. Bravado Wireless is new, and that was one that just came about like a couple months ago. I was on with Justin Graham. He's our sponsorship coordinator for athletics, and he just happened to hear them bring up esports, and then he immediately tagged me in and sold our esport program that we will help and do these things. So Bravado Wireless is new. They have sponsored us in a very special way of providing us with our next edition of jersey. So we're working on designing a new jersey, complete a jersey redesign that has Bravado Wireless as the branding on it. So we'll look even more legitimate because now we'll have jerseys with a company on them. So even more
That's
legit than we
huge.
were.
Are we gonna get McDonald's on it too?
McDonald's did not elect to do that, but they might after they see how sweet the new ones look. They might want to do that.
What the heck, bro?
So yeah, that was a cool negotiating. They asked me, what do you want? And I was like, we really need some new jerseys. And they said, bet we will cover your jerseys. Put the Bravado Wireless logo on it, and we'll cover it.
That's
So,
huge.
pretty
That's
sweet.
actually huge.
Pretty sweet. But yeah, that's my work. Honestly, a lot of my stuff, my work outside of this is really finding money and finding players. That's my role outside of just making sure we have all the stuff we need to compete, which is big. And that's really what my October will be is, and in November we'll be recruiting. I'll be recruiting a lot.
Like at high schools or like just around campus and stuff?
High schools, mostly high schools.
High
Yeah.
school?
And community colleges, and I'll focus on those as well.
Mm.
So like I'll send out a schedule of, hey, I'm going to these schools on these days, and so like if you want to go and you're free, you're welcome to come with me. It's always fun, especially if it's like going back to your school. Yeah, that'd be fun to go back.
I'd be
and,
down. I'd actually be down. That sounds like so much fun actually.
yeah. What a better sales pitch if you're there, and
Yeah.
that's the school you went to. Like that's.
Oh no, I don't want to go back to my school.
Oh, you don't?
No, but I want to go to like other schools. I'm
Okay.
down for that.
That sounds good. Well, I'll post them, and then yeah, I'll just say, hey, if anybody wants to go, yeah, y'all are just like all the other things. Y'all are welcome to come.
Heck yeah, dude.
But that will start next month. Later this actually it's now October, so later this month. The other thing that'll happen this month that's like a high priority is homecoming. Shout out, homecoming is this week, and we'll be in the parade. So come check us out at the parade. I don't know what we're gonna have exactly, but we'll be there, handing out goodie bags. And what else? Oh yeah, the summer camp. That was my last thing I was gonna bring up was the summer camp. We will be running the first ever esports summer camp. I have most of it ready to go. The registration is the last piece. And so once I have that all out there, I'll publicize that quite a bit. So if you have any friends or family members that are between middle school and high school age, I've kind of set middle school as the target beginning stages for that. If they want to come hang out, it'll be a 4-day camp. So not a full week, but 4 days. Every day is set to be about a particular industry within esports. So we'll do things like build a computer, we'll talk about marketing strategies for esports, how to run a tournament, how to run through a bracket and how that works, to just simple things like gaming too, and how to coach and develop somebody and give them feedback. And all of that is part of the esports industry. And so that's the focus of the camp is not just we're going to have fun, but it's also about here are the things and things that you could potentially go into for your job. One of the activities I'm really looking forward to, other than building the computer, is I got our basketball team. So we helped our basketball team over the summer by doing their team building activities. I hosted the basketball team and ran them through some team building activities. Well, as the quid pro quo, I said, okay, well, if I host this for you, will you guys help me with my summer camp? So we're going to use the basketball gym and some resources from them and some of the basketball players to do an activity. And what it is there's a lesson about game design, about designing a game. And so every team, each of the teams will have so many objects that they can utilize to make a game. And they just have to make something that's replayable. So they'll have a bucket of objects and they have to make a game out of it. Could be throw a ball through a hoop, it could be whatever, but they have to come up with the rules and design the game. And then our basketball players will have to do the game to show that it can be played. So it should be a fun,
I want to do.
right? Like that's why I said I was like, I would freaking love that. Like set me up, like let me make a
Yeah.
game. But that's again, it's a very visual and physical way of demonstrating the process of making a game and what game design looks like from that lens, because that's what they do is they sit there and think about what would be fun to play through in this level and how does it work. So just a teaser on the summer camp. I'm done talking. We're playing Street Fighter today. What you were just hanging out, or are you playing today?
Dude, you down to play Street Fighter?
Let's go. I don't have a controller. I need to go grab one.
I'll go grab both of them because I don't have my stick on.
You weren't ready, man.
No.
So you truly were just coming to hang out. I appreciate that.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, it's good stuff. I'm excited. Summer camp's gonna be fun. It's definitely gonna be a highlight for me but also a big stressor because of getting it all set up and ready. Thankfully, though, I have a lot of the students that are like super interested and like want to help and things, so they will be very involved. All of them will be very involved, which is good. That's what I want. Because the other part about the summer camp that I haven't really talked about, but is very true, is yeah, it's great for the students that come. It's great for the player, like the actual the kids that come, the students. But it's also incredibly useful for the students that I have, my college students that are getting the experience of what this is like. What is it like to run an event? Like, what is it like to have students? What is it like to be a leader of a small pod of people? Like, that's going to be a new experience for a lot of them.
Okay, we got two controllers, only one cord. Is
Um,
there a way you could? I'm sure you can do Xbox wirelessly.
is that batteries?
Um,
You can come in.
yeah, dude. This is.
This
how
is
do you think
listen.
how do you think I got here?
No, I left that open. Yeah. Well, this is the coach's corner. I mean, we're all
This is
we're
all
all
about sensitivity.
we're all friends here.
Oh, this one doesn't have. So we'll have to do that one wirelessly. 'Cause
Okay.
This one doesn't have.
They come in and leak that we're learning dive.
Well, then they shouldn't be worried about it because you're still learning, right?
That would be great. Yeah.
Spoiler alert, not going well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a reason why like lower skilled teams don't do dive.
So
Oh,
are
it's
you
not
saying that you're lower skilled? Is that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Right?
oof.
Anything below masters. is lower
Oof.
skilled.
There's a curve there. There's definitely gonna be a learning curve.
The dive.
Did you plug that in?
Hardest.
I will.
How are you, Lane?
Good. Got complimented.
You did?
Yeah.
Your hair by what? Your haircut or what?
Let's give the guy over there some pointers. Guy closest to us on this side.
Closest to us on this side, Ian.
I gave him some pointers.
The guy with the
Instead of
gray shirt on the end, or the jacket?
jacket.
Ian, definitely Ian. Good. Well, that's okay. What are you doing?
Whoa.
What are you doing? Okay, here we go.
I was trying to collect your gifts. You don't collect any of the
What
gifts.
do you mean? What do you mean?
You don't collect any of the gifts.
All right, collect my gifts. Show
No,
me
no,
what
I already did. But here, wait, look.
What did you
when
get?
When it opens up, it opens you up to the. No, not this. No, not the shop with the $6 skins. Please let me out. Okay, it's confused from
Because
it.
you did all this. Look at this crap.
Yeah, it tells you that you got it. Okay. But you're not.
we're a little stuck, guys.
Yeah, we're kind of cooked.
It's
It's
okay.
not responding. Hold on.
You're fine. Hang on, I'm trying to do something over here too.
Oh shoot. Okay.
I was trying to get our camera back on. There we are. Okay, we're back now. I was trying to get us back on here while. Okay, what's going? What the heck? Can I use the keyboard?
Finally.
Okay, we're good.
Now we can go to the. It opens you up to the news pass where all like these little. See, look, dude, you have a special message from Aki.
A special message from Aki.
Yeah, because basically they had like a popularity poll, and she won. Probably because her name is the first one in the alphabet, so it's the first one that shows up on the list when they have you select a character. But hey, she's the most popular apparently. Here, do you want to switch sides?
Yep, that's what I was thinking too. I was like, we should be on the right sides.
Yeah. I'll take right side too. Right side makes it easier for combos. Oh, you got the you got the stages?
I got one of them. I bought the cafe.
No, you bought both of them. Look, you have Enma's Hollow.
I know.
Did you buy the gold edition? You bought the big boy edition.
I told you that's the $40 one I got was like the ultimate.
Oh yeah, you got the freaking ultimate edition.
mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, you got the Epic Gamer edition. That's crazy.
And then I got the year 2 pass because freaking Terry. Can you play Terry actually? Because I have not played much against Terry.
Oh, I can if you want. Yeah.
Yeah, I've not played much against Terry.
I'm not as. His colors, let's freaking go. Yeah, this is just gonna be on the screen for a second, I guess. I don't know why. It's so
Sorry,
weird. I
guys.
guess there was just a lot of them in that one little piece. But yeah, there's just a lot of them in that one thing, and they just show up. But yeah, Terry, he's the newest edition. You're, The gamma on this is like.
Is
should
it
be a
bad?
lot- It should be. I don't know. I just feel like it should be like brighter.
Or is it?
Like
should
it
be
just feels a
darker?
little bit washed out. Is what I mean. Like the
You're right. It does.
So
Oh, yeah, I can see why people.
you can usually tell with fighting. Fighting is generally like the thing about them is that they look so good. All right, so I have to get used to
Oof.
playing on controller. You're not normally playing controller.
Well, you know, don't feel bad. Like I've got a wireless controller, so there's definitely some latency going on here.
Yeah, we may have to switch just to see
That's all right. It's just the dang latency on the controllers.
how we.
Oof, you don't usually let me get away with that. Got that. The range of her down kick pretty good now. Oh, good drive.
Oh,
Oh, and I did not capitalize on it at all. Oh, God. Dang. Hello. His shout punch.
yeah. When he says burn knuckle, it says burn knuckle.
Oh, what?
Yeah, that's fully invincible.
I hate that. I hate that. He has another one, too, that's like his down thing. It can't be blocked. If you're crouching and blocked,
that's
it's
the
little...
trick. That's the trick. Yeah, that's an overhead. I believe Cammy is one of the characters that does not have one of those, but
Really?
yeah, but you make up for it in other aspects.
Oh, come on. How did I not hit that? That was lame. I should have easily hit that. Ouch. Why did I not block that? That was dumb. Oops. Oof. Ouch. You're waiting for it.
Getting that in here, yeah.
Ooh. Oh, I thought I jumped over it.
Oh.
Nice.
That's the power geyser. That worked.
The old power geyser.
What's going on?
Yeah. Yeah, they play it. Their GAC is supposed to start next week. Only 4 schools had actually registered, so they're going to do a 5-week season that begins next week. Probably about 6-ish. No later than 6. Or I guess no earlier than 6. Yep. Ooh.
I thought you were gonna do the
I know. I've been trying to fake you out with that.
Spinaroonie.
I know. I've been trying to change up my gameplay a little bit. Can't keep doing
Generally
the same
speaking,
things.
actually the strongest thing there would have been not to try and like counter it right away, but just block and just punish it on the. Because I'm pretty sure it's like
Oh,
fully
no.
punishable on the.
Yeah, there you go. Punish. Nice. Oh no!
He wasn't ready for the low.
I wasn't ready for it. I wasn't ready.
Mhm.
So Pirate's in here backing me up, saying I'm a busy guy and I don't got time for this crap.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a bit of a.
It's fun.
Definitely a time. Yeah.
Oh
definitely
my
time to-
gosh, you missed your grab and then I missed mine too.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I should go with that. I'm not used to having to
Nice.
press.
Here we go.
Ooh, got me. Ooh,
Oh, that was
yeah. That has
I-
3 hits, so it goes through that.
Yep. Only when I use the R version of it.
Oh.
Oh. No. It should turn you. Yep, good. Come on, baby. Nope. Dang. I'm changing it up a little bit, you know? I'm trying
Yeah,
to
you're
not
fine.
constantly do the spiral arrow. Trying to do her aerial kicky thingy sometimes. What?
Yeah, that's my fireball.
Hate it.
Ow.
Oh, how is that? What?
Yeah, it's air. It's
Nice.
I believe it's throwing ball.
See that? How come I can't? I should have advantage over that, but I guess I don't.
You don't, because that is a what's referred to as that's an invincible reversal. It's invincible from frame 1, so it actually is a wake up option. It's actually one that you can utilize. it's just obviously very punishable if the opponent's looking for it and they block it. It's just done by doing.
You want to
the,
switch? You can switch characters if you want.
It's just done by doing the upwards kick, but like the EX version. So you hold 2 kicks.
Okay, how do I do that? The yellow.
Yeah. So
How do I
you
do
just
that?
do the same input, but you do 2 kicks or 2 punches, depending on what the input is. Just do 2 kicks or 2 punches, and that is it. Just do the same input that you would normally do. Just do 2, and it's easier if you do it with the trigger.
That's what I'm trying
and
to do.
the-
So
just at the exact same time. You don't like just click them like at the exact same time.
do it. I want to see. Do it. Show me.
Okay, look, like so. You just click them at the exact same time. So do it like. So do the input like you're doing 1 spiral arrow.
Mhm.
Do it
Come on. Here's one.
there, and now instead, whenever you do that, also click a button on the face with your thumb. The face buttons.
Oh,
At the exact same, just like at the
like a
face.
grab?
Yeah, but you're clicking a punch. You have to click a two kicks. or
Oh, boom!
it's
There we
two
go.
of the- yeah, it's 2 of the
Okay,
like.
2 of the same. I got you.
Yeah. Yeah, so you can actually get the cool thing about the EX version, and careful because it uses your drive.
I see that. Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, that's the trade-off is that you can use it, but you have to make sure it's worthwhile. And the cool thing about, I don't know if you've done any combo trials, but I know there's a combo trial that includes it, but if you do the EX version of that, like that flip into the grab,
Yeah.
you can actually get a spiral arrow after that combo.
How does every character have a golden grab, or is it just some?
No, okay, so only if
Like
you have a-
Zangief has it.
Yeah, but that's because he has a special move that's also a grab.
Oh, whoops.
You're good.
Here, I thought we were in between rounds there.
Ow. That's only because he has.
Look at me going. You see that?
I know,
That I'm trying to
you're
get that.
faking me out.
I'm doing.
You're
I'm
good.
learning, man. I'm learning. Oh no.
Oh, what?
Oh no. That was an opportunity for an aerial grab, and I didn't take it.
No.
I cannot get my dang super art thing going.
Yeah.
It's like the-
It's not easy because you just have to. Oop. I did it. I did on command a little too well, but
I've been wanting to do that. I want to punish with that aerial, that over the head grab thing.
not bad. It's just maybe a little slow at some points. It may be
Yeah.
best to.
Oof, nice. Oof. Oh,
Yeah, you went right through my fireball.
I got it that time.
Hits, yeah.
It hits. It just doesn't. It's not gonna do as much damage.
Well, it's gonna do a decent chunk actually, because I mean,
Nice. That's another one I don't do a whole lot of. Is that.
yeah.
I don't do a whole lot of drive. grab.
Honestly, yeah, dry rushing it's really good for mix-ups and pressure, and Cammy's just one of those characters that's gonna be doing a lot of that.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna be doing a lot of mix-ups, a lot of pressure.
It has been very advantageous to stick with one character and not, like I've seen, like you were saying, that stick with one, because a lot of people will switch.
That is true.
Like
yeah.
they'll pick one, they get frustrated and they stop playing it or whatever.
Yeah.
Like I have just stuck with this one.
Yeah, obviously, if you want to play other characters, nothing's stopping you. But it's just the learning, like, just fundamentals are much easier when learned, like, in the context of one character. And then once you have those kind of fundamental things built up, it's easier to then be like, okay, I want to play this. I want to try out this character. It's just because these characters are all like, it's all like a whole nother game, you know, playing each and every character.
Yep. But there are basics. There are like fundamental things that are the same for every character. That
Exactly.
you got to learn those. If you don't get those down, you're not going to do it anyways. Just like the whole which direction should you be punching, getting a combo down, all of that stuff is.
Yeah, just like knowing what moves. I mean, and the thing is, a lot of the time you'll kind of get an understanding of like what moves characters have just by playing your character, because you'll have to deal with them with your character a lot of the time,
Mm-hmm.
especially if they're a more popular character.
We're trying to get that low kick down.
I keep trying to get. Yeah, it's just the low is just really strong. I'd imagine, especially because of where you're at, because you're not always thinking like, you know, he's he's gonna want to go. You're still thinking about like, okay, what can I can do? You're not at the what can oops.
Ooh, that was
Yeah,
nice.
that was a punish counter because Cammy also has a pretty strong.
Nice, 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 nice.
Ooh.
it's always
Oh,
it's always
got
funny.
me.
It's always funny playing like the same character, like we do the same move, you know.
Yeah, at the exact same time, like same brain cell.
Same brain cell.
Yeah.
That's funny. Some smooth brain action going on here. See, I mean, come on,
Not
I could
bad.
I could take that back. Come on, man. Oof. Man. Did you try to do the super thing or whatever?
No, what I tried to do was I'm just not used to control this thing. It's the
See, I need to figure out what to do with that. Like, that's the other part. Yeah, I don't really know the other characters as much, but then I also don't know. There are some like the advanced combos.
yeah.
You know, combos that are like multiple different things leading into other things. That I don't know yet. Oof. Why did I grab you that far?
Oh, and then you were already in your spiral.
I
I went
was,
for the
yeah.
grab, but you were already in your spiral arrow. I
Mm-hmm.
couldn't get you. After this, I might have to show you some of those combo trials.
Yeah, like I that's the part I need to learn is the
Yeah.
more complicated.
Yeah, it's really challenging, especially for beginners,
Nice
just
drive.
because it's one as much as it's like muscle memory, it's also like it's also
Nice.
like just learning the mechanics, you know.
Oh,
Oh, and I should have got my
I was gonna say that did not do near as much damage as it should have.
well, it's because usually you can actually get a combo after that one.
Really?
And the trick with that is that you can just block that. If you do the grab, you can just crouch it, and it because it only hits standing opponents.
Right.
So it's because the idea is because she has multiple mix-ups out of that, so she can do
Yeah, she's got the whole.
like she can do the kick, she can do the dive. Yeah, she can
That
do the
one.
downwards kick. She can do the dive kick.
I think you just leave it and it does the dive kick. if I
No,
remember right.
if you leave it, then she'll do like the slide.
Yeah. Yeah, that one. That's the one.
Yeah.
That's the
But
one that's
this
really.
is the dive kick. So yeah, it's a lot of like kind of gimmicky.
Oof. That was
yeah, that's
great.
a fun combo.
Oh no,
And
that hits.
you're
That
pressing
hits.
the button.
Oh
No,
no!
it doesn't.
It doesn't
Because
hit.
you did the jab.
Oh no!
That's a meaty jab. That's actually.
That's what you told me though. You said use the jab. That's like your
Yeah,
best
the
friend.
jab is really smart. Like if you're just like do never button mash. If you just don't know what to do, it's always best to kind of have a plan, and that plan should usually be just see what I can do with my jab. Because jabs, especially on this character,
Oof.
look, it goes into that. You get like not
Ouch.
horrible damage. You get pressure off a jab. So jabs are usually, I mean, they're strong. Like a lot of people, you want to get the big hits so you can get the big combos. But quite frankly, just getting used to just using offense, not trying to do everything in one go, that is very, very, very beneficial for a new player.
Who is there anybody online that you'd recommend to watch, like a YouTuber that you would recommend that's good for just not just maybe a character, but just good for Street Fighter?
Yeah, actually, there's a couple of those. So a big one is like Sajam.
Nice backup.
He does a little bit more. I guess he's a little bit more like fighting games in general. But he has like some very useful he has some very useful videos on like just kind of like they're a little bit older because Street Fighter 6 has been out for like a year. He made up like a year ago or so, but they're like it kind of goes over like the sort of like ideas that you should be what should be going through your head. You
Who
know?
was it again?
His name is Sajam.
Sajam.
Sajam. He's actually pretty big in the fighting game community. He's one of the bigger like casters that they
I
have.
keep trying to get that dang poke down. I have practiced that dang poke to get the dang
Yeah.
timing on it down and everything.
So what you're doing there is a sweep. So the downside of the sweep is that the upside is obviously that when you hit them, boom, they're
It's a
on the
reset.
ground. They're on the ground. Yeah, they're on the ground, and then boom, you are at an advantage. But the downside is it is super punishable if blocked.
Yeah.
So you also want to mix that up by doing. See, look, I was able to block it and then get the immediate punish there into the, and now you're getting offensed on. So you want to also try your it should be your crouching B. Oh, you went right.
That was good. That was good.
That's something you don't see a lot because it's a little bit
Risky.
yeah.
It's a little risky. It's a little bit risky.
I was gonna say scrubby, but same. Honestly, same different. Because
Come on. That
you
was
just cancel because you just cancel right at the drive impact. So yeah, if you try your crouching medium kick, you can also cancel that into your
oh, yeah.
that should be your crouching your B, your down B move. I'm gonna go off of a typical notation here, just this once, just for you.
Just for me.
Yeah, because I'm trying to teach you, and
Don't tell me you're doing that.
Hey, I like to keep it. I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting you know. Just because I mean, oh my gosh, jumped on accident. Oops.
No, no.
I think this was.
It does hit.
Oh,
no, it
dang,
hits.
That's crazy.
Now that's a kill. I
I think this kills because it's CA.
Yep.
Yeah, she has a cool animation for critical art.
Yeah, I like her. I like her abilities.
Yeah, she's very like quick, very like rush down based. Generally a lot of fun.
Oh, it's like it's like her.
Let's see. Is there anyone you want to see me play? Just out of curiosity.
The dude, yeah,
Oh,
Bison.
Bison.
Bison. Either Bison or the Akuma guy.
Oh, Akuma.
Yeah, those two I don't know very well.
They are both. Have you been running into them online?
Sometimes, honestly, I run into a lot of Ryu.
Yeah, Ryu's popular.
A lot
actually.
of Luke, a lot of Ken.
Luke is popular. Okay, yeah. So you're running into Shotos. That's actually good because you're getting practice against like very like balanced game plans because they all have like the fireball, Shoryuken.
Yeah, they're all pretty
combo.
similar.
Yeah, they all have like similar like schools of thought coming into their design.
I see stretchy arms some.
He's a little less popular, but I mean.
Other than that, the rest of them are just, every once in a while I'll run into, like the sumo dude. I don't think I've ever played him online once.
Yeah. The thing is, he's so scrubby. Like his stuff is like so dumb, but it's like he's not really even that fun to play because people recognize that his stuff is like kind of all just it's really gimmicky.
Yeah. But yeah, other than those dudes, everyone else is just kind of whatever.
So it's mostly just the Shotos.
Yeah.
I guess I'll play some Luke then. I've been enjoying Luke lately, actually.
Yep. That's why I play my moveset in the world thing is Luke's.
Yeah, because you get Luke early on, and I think it's Chun-Li after that.
Yeah. I just got the lady with the Spartan lady, Marissa.
Oh, Marisa?
I just got her.
Yeah, she's a fan favorite for sure.
Oh, I didn't know his has a range.
What?
I didn't know it has a range. Like.
Oh yeah. The light version goes that far, the medium version goes that far, and the heavy goes yeah. And it's better because they have different frame data.
Interesting. Ooh, good grab.
Yep. Ooh, dang.
Oh, that should have been a grab. That should have worked.
Well, I was crouching.
Were you?
Yeah.
It didn't look like you were crouching. Looked like you were standing up like a bozo. That's another one that I don't know what to do with is when I'm hitting them, and they're like against the wall. I'm not sure what to do with that yet. Nice.
When you're hitting them up and they're like
they bounce off the wall, like what I'm supposed to.
Yeah. When they're like wall splattered after the DI. So. That's something that gets a little bit challenging. Basically, what I recommend you do is just throw out a special move usually I don't know. This is why it's important to work on your cancels.
Ooh, dang, that throws you far.
Yeah, he has a.
I guess I could do that.
But basically,
do spiral.
Yeah, you actually could. You actually could do like spiral arrow, or you could just throw out one of your special moves. But it's why it's important to work on your cancels a little bit. Oh dang, you got me.
I got you, but then didn't follow it up with the right move. That's okay. Have another opportunity apparently. I guess that one will work.
I think you got me.
Yeah, this will work.
But yeah, That's why you want to work on your cancels. So just knowing like, just trying to get a feeling for like when moves are cancelable and stuff. Because like when I'm up against a wall, generally speaking, you can get like heavy into like a heavy button, usually like heavy punch, your cancelable one, into like spiral arrow, like heavy spiral arrow. And then even into super if you really wanted to, if you wanted to press your advantage against the wall further, because it's generally very beneficial for your opponent to be in the wall, because you are obviously limited in like a lot of ways.
Yeah.
Oof. Yeah, that's one thing about Luke's the punch where he like goes back
Yep.
is that oof, yep, that is punishable. You read that correctly.
Oh, yep, that is. Sometimes people get it in the second kick when they're blocking.
Yeah, you can, because it's the idea is that you need to. It only works if you like get it from a clean hit, or even off of a like a
Jet.
even off of like a juggle or something. But I can actually show you some combo trials real quick.
Sure.
I
Where do I
can
go?
try and give you the go to mode select here. I'll run through some. I'll try some. You try some. Which color have you been doing?
3? Yeah.
So
I didn't even know this was here.
yeah, and so okay, it is connected to.
Is it?
Here, let me see it. So right here is a swing combination. So what you could do is like go to command list, look at which one is called swing combination.
Oh, I do that one all the
It's,
time.
yeah,
That's
it's
it.
the one you know. Or you can just awesomely put in, instead of move name display, put command display, because then it'll tell you what buttons to actually press. So,
Oh, yeah.
you know this combo.
Yeah, this combo is easy.
Yeah.
I do this one all the time. This is like a bread and butter combo.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Easy.
you even do it when they're blocking. That's your bread and butter.
Yep.
But yeah, and then here, this is your
Oh, yeah. I don't
Yeah.
think I've ever done that one.
yeah. It's back, and then you can get another kick. Just another kick.
Oh.
And then that is back RT.
Sorry, I
and
just
then
wanted to
it's
try
telling
that again.
you- And then it's
Gee. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. Not that one.
yeah,
Oh, I guess it is. Is that what I wanted? Spiral arrow?
yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Oh, so this is one of the combos I've been trying to show you.
Yeah, it wants down B and then backwards.
No, you don't go backwards. You go forwards, because this notation is assuming you're facing that way.
Okay.
There. So you yeah, right there.
Oh yeah, that's
So
the
there you got the cancel.
Yeah, that one's
First, the
cool.
reason why you blocked it was because it came out after the window, the move had already ended.
Huh.
So this is telling you to do. Oh, just heavy punch into spin knuckle.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's a good one.
Ooh, so that's telling you, it's giving you a drive impact punish. This is what you've been looking for.
Oh, I see.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
That's a punish
Drive
counter.
impact, and then it. Oh, so this is gonna be a little bit. This might be a little bit more challenging, honestly, because you can't just mash it out. Because look, you'll
Yeah,
get
I
the,
see.
You'll
If you
get the target combo. So you really have to be very deliberate about hitting the punch and then putting in your inputs and then hitting kick.
Got it.
So this is something. This is gonna be useful ultimately,
Nope.
and you also have to hold the kick at the very end, because, as
It's a
you know,
spiral arrow.
the heavy ones get a different.
This is good though. This is good practice. Nope. Dang.
Because you also have to get it during the cancel window of,
Right.
of the punch. Yeah, but you just have to make sure you're not hitting it so fast that it turns it into the target combo.
So that was the right
Yeah.
part.
Well,
Nope. Man. All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to come back to this later.
yeah,
Here,
that's
give
the
it a
thing.
shot.
So I'm not gonna complete it for you, but that's generally what you want. And see, look, I'm able to do it because I have the muscle memory. I have kind of the wider. I have a bit of a wider understanding of like. I've done it before. I see the way forward, but it's not always clear to like a someone who's just figuring stuff out. So
I
you know.
see the way forward.
that's kind of how it is. That's kind of how it really is. That I mean, think about that's why people get like, I feel like that's why a lot of people get discouraged from stuff. Is just they just don't see they don't see the return. Obviously, is part of it, but it's that's why keeping at stuff is so useful. But, here, are we done with Street Fighter for the day?
Yeah, we're done with Street Fighter. We're good.
Yeah, I figured.
We're good. We're good.
Yeah, I've been on stream less than you, and I'm already like about to fall asleep. I'm tired.
Listen, it's exhausting.
Yeah.
It really is, but it's great. Well, thanks for hanging out today. Appreciate it. We got Street Fighter tonight, so we'll be
Yes.
Cole will be on Street Fighter tonight. We'll
Make
be
sure
playing.
you watch. They accidentally put it on the second channel other than the first. You
Yep.
know,
Yeah, we'll make sure we
obviously.
tag it back and forth and all that. We'll get you guys some publicity.
Heck yeah.
Then we have League of Legends tonight, so hang out with that as well. And yeah, we'll go ahead and end stream. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Appreciate it. I don't even know who's on hanging out.
We got.
My wife and Pirate.
Let's go.
Let's go. It's all good. All right. Well, thank you guys for hanging out. We'll be back on about 6:45 ish to get started for this evening's matches, and we'll see you then.
Go enjoy some video games.
That's right. I'm gonna put some music back on. You know, I didn't do music earlier. It was a little unhinged. All right, there you go.